Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. I've got a good one for you today. You know, um, what do you call all this? What do you call this economy? What do you believe this is? I think it's utter chaos. I think that things are completely upside down, and I think that things are awful. And I'm going to give you probably a dozen examples of why I feel that way. Like, subscribe. You want to email me? It's hello@iallegedly.com. Check it out today. Um, First things first, UPS. UPS is firing and letting go of 30,000 people. 30,000 people this year. UPS knows that the Amazon deal is done. They are no longer going to be working with Amazon, so they need to wind down that operation. You've got, it's wild. You've got so many people that do so many things with the company, but 30,000 people are going to lose their jobs. Now, I was like, well, wait, how many people work at UPS? Because I would have lost that trivia question thinking that there was, probably 25,000 people that work there. But no, there's a lot more. There's 490,000 people that work at UPS. UPS last year in 2025 let go of 48,000 people already. They had 34,000 people that were delivery drivers and people that handled packages. And then they had the other 14,000 were in management. 14,000 managers. Hey, did he show up today? Yeah, okay. Thanks. You know what I mean? 14,000 managers lost their job. Now you got another 30,000 people losing their jobs. So this is all in realignment to maintain profitability. You're done. You guys lost Amazon. You're done. My prediction is that Amazon is going to be their own delivery service. They're going to get rid of the U.S. Postal Service. The U.S. Postal Service has said that they may go bankrupt because of the large percentage of that. Well, wait a second. If UPS isn't going to deliver and the post office isn't going to deliver for Amazon, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? My friend. Okay, I'm going to leave. Imagine having this in front of your house, but that's your backyard. Okay, hello. Anyways, the next thing, you had the largest number of real estate transactions that were started. Contracts were submitted and they were canceled. 40,000, almost 17% of all real estate transactions, the highest number in, almost 40 years. Okay, so no, not good. And again, what do you call that? Oh, it's no big deal. It's just people, people are reevaluating them. Right now, there are 47% more buyers than there are sellers right now. Excuse me. God, I got that one backwards. 47% more sellers than there are buyers. It is a buyer's market right now. You want a deal, you can get a deal right now on getting a home. It would be very, very easy for you to do that. So, needless to say, it's going to be interesting to see if prices get dropped, if we see interest rates go down. It's going to do nothing for you. Please understand this. Interest rates are going to drop. What happened to the 10% credit card debacle that was talked about? And then you heard about all these banks that could go out of business if that, in fact, took place because they're going to tighten up the credit for 180 million people. Oh. Redfin came up with the numbers in the cancellation, but Redfin's got another story. Rocket Mortgage is the largest mortgage company in the world, and they last year had a deal where they bought Redfin, which is nice. Isn't that nice? So they wanted to make it a one-stop shop. The only problem with it is that they started to do shenanigans when they were offering deals and offering kickbacks. Now, this is something that's near and dear to my heart, and you can't offer kickbacks on certain transactions. You just can't, because it gives people an unfair problem in getting realistic pricing and deals and saving money. They're paying a higher price and being forced to pay a higher price. Rocket Mortgage offering these mortgages and going through Redfin to be a one-stop shop for everything sounds fantastic. I mean, honey, look how convenient this is going to be. Only problem is you're paying higher fees, you're paying higher percentages, higher loan rates, and then money's getting kicked back to the agents, the builders, and everybody else. There's a 1974 law that made this illegal. In fact, Redfin got sued for this very thing and settled a huge lawsuit for, I think, $426 million last year. And basically, now they have a brand new class action lawsuit that just got filed this week. And it's the same, it's like a boilerplate of the original problem. But once again, different state, different problems, people that bought homes and just realized, wait a second, we're paying too much. We're paying too much. And that is, it's too much. It's too much right now. So, what do you call it, guys? What do you call this? Everything's great. It's a booming economy right now. No, it's not. It's not. You have a shipping company that's going out of business. You got Macy's closing stores. You have more places that are offering discount meals. Let's go to McDonald's. More $5 meals from McDonald's. Freaking class action lawsuit. I had a company and I had a deal that I invented, okay, and brought it to this company, and we sold a bunch of product. And then about 6 months into it, they said, you know what? We want you to buy from this supplier over here. Okay, never heard of those guys. Well, you're going to get the best prices if you go over there. Prices were horrible. They paid kickbacks, and we caught them. And we caught them because a man stepped forward who was betrayed by these people. And I always said hi, please, and thank you. It was a nice, courteous young man to this guy, and he knew my father. And he always said, your dad was a straight shooter with me and always did great things with me, but I'm going to help you. Let me give you some paperwork and show this, and you get yourself an attorney. I went out and interviewed antitrust lawyers. And I went and sat in and worked with a man named Max Bleacher. Who's Max Bleacher? Max Bleacher is the antitrust lawyer that was working on the Clippers in the Donald Sterling case. And because I'm a suave, nice guy, young man at the time, I got in this guy's office, and this guy started writing letters that he was going to sue everybody's brains out. Okay? Well, Max, like all good lawyers like that, wanted millions of dollars that I did not have. I had another guy who heard about the case because I started talking to everybody that did that, and I got a guy named Barry in Orange County who was absolutely brilliant. But what he also came up with, he says, you don't understand. Not only do you have a violation, an antitrust violation with a tying arrangement, the same thing that happened with Colgate, forcing people to buy toothbrushes, you've got a franchise. And in California law, there's certain things that they have to do. So, this is great. So I sued their brains out, and I won for that. And that's public record. You can check that out. And then they got forced into bankruptcy. So it was fantasy land. It really was. But I got a lot of money out of that. So, needless to say, these people are suing Rocket Mortgage for what they're doing. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But every now and then, you get taken advantage of, and people laugh and scoff. You? Okay. I am telling you, there is serious satisfaction in turning people down and walking away because they don't appreciate or respect you, and they don't see the future. Just don't. So the future, with the real estate business is doomed right now, as far as I'm concerned. People are working right now into their 80s just to make ends meet. And the article that I've got for you below, I was kind of put off by it because it was like, yeah, you made all these money mistakes, so now you've got to pay for it. And I'm like, and that's a horrible, it's the truth, but it's a horrible thing to look at. What you need to be is out of debt. My mother was not rich. My mother lived a good life the last 15 years of her life because she had boys that worked, and she had her Social Security. She had her apartment with her friends, and she did great. You're seeing more and more places closing. Red Robin is closing. Red Robin is very expensive, and I just, do you want to have a $30 burger? It's too much. It's too much. So You're seeing mass layoffs with AI that are affecting everybody. And one thing that they talk about, got a great article about how to guard your finances if you think you're going to get laid off. Every single person living right now should reevaluate their position in life. They should sit down and think about the fact that your finances, you've got to reevaluate everything. You have to. Make that your New Year's resolution. Go out and sit down and look at your bills, look at all your expenses, look at the stuff you don't need that you can get rid of. I am blown away at the entertainment that you can get for free. And I bought that Paramount Plus to watch Landman, and season 2 sucked until the last 2 episodes. But um, it's crazy. So cancel it. Bye. I don't need to spend $12 a month for that. But a lot of landlords that write me and tell me the trials and tribulations of being a landlord and how difficult it is. And I think that you haven't seen anything yet. I mean, it's just all these rules. California, this is hell. This is hell. If people can do whatever they want as a landlord. They don't have to pay. They're staying longer and longer and longer. But then they're making people, now here in California, they passed a law that you have to have a refrigerator inside the unit. Somebody moves in, you have to maintain a refrigerator, which just creates more work and more problems. Remember, I talked about that about a month and a half ago, the Tren de Aragua ATM scam, where these people were going out and scamming people and spoofing ATMs. Well, they arrested 21 people so far, which is really cool. You know, you know, we've seen so many problems with the bad weather around the country and people having energy, their power cut off and increased energy bills. I mean, freezing in Texas. I mean, I really feel for these people. I really, really do. But it's terrible. Lauren, Connecticut, wrote me about the worsening, um, you know, problems with the economy. And she says, Dan, you start to go to some of these discount stores and you're seeing things that we're selling for $30. Now they're $5 to blow them out. Where's that money come from? Where's that loss of profit go to? How do people eat this? But you're supposed to tell me that this is a great economy. What is this? What is this right now? I love Laura because she sends me all this great stuff, but she sends me these tiny homes, and it's crazy listings where you'll have something that'll be 400 square feet, and it will be $149,000, and they're selling more and more and more. She works in I want to say the improvement, and I can't say what she does because I always promise her not to, but in the improvement space for your house, for accessories and things that people can add on. And she says it's absolutely dead, and that people are not spending on this space, and you're seeing that. So I also bought Obsession shave cream that was $5. It used to be $55 at J.C. Penney's. You know, people have no money. What are we gonna do? Well, I don't know. I don't know. And I get so many great stories from all these people. And here's the thing. Oh, it's great in my neck of the woods, Dan. Everything's fantastic. Well, it's not bad here, guys. I mean, it's beautiful out here. But it's just not. You've got to be able to feed your family. You've got to be able to pay your bills. Have have an electric bill that's not $500 a month. So, got to be able to get through this. But again, we're told it's all great. It's so good. It's booming. Everything is great. But then you have all these layoffs. You have all these problems. You have real estate transactions going down. You have real estate that is sitting on the market longer and longer and longer. So, let me know what you think. She always sends me patch articles that are great about job losses. And, 2,200 jobs got lost in Connecticut, minus 2,200 jobs in 2025. Audio, audio, audio. Let's finish this video with these last few things in a one story. If you would like to buy gold and silver, I have the greatest broker in the world that you can deal directly, that has been a friend of mine for about 6 years now. And Stacy Taylor is a gold and silver broker that has, you know, been in business for over a decade. But check her out. She's amazing. I will make sure I leave the link below. But the thing I love about her is that she deals with everybody. You want to buy $1,000 worth of silver, you want to buy $50,000 worth of silver. She's the person to contact right now and will deal with you and answer all your questions with her shipping and fast service. Reach out to Stacy today. Don't forget our private channel, which I absolutely love doing. iAllegedly Live. It's all the stuff that's crazy in the world that's too hot to handle, and we can't talk about other places. I'm going to end this on a positive note. It's funny, as I was filming this video, Dr. Marvin sent me a story, and we were talking about how more people had to work into their 80s to survive. And April Steele was in a Pompano Beach, Burlington, and saw a woman that she thought was in her 80s, and the woman turned out to be 92 years old. And she was just blown away that this woman had to work to make ends meet. So what did she do? She started a GoFundMe for Muriel Connick, and as of filming this right now, they raised $55,000 for her. So with her Social Security, she may be able to retire. I am telling you guys, you are not alone. We can lie to you and tell you that this is all great and everything's perfect, but there is no money out there for people. Companies don't have money to hire people. Companies don't have money to pay for people. They think AI is going to fix it. And, some people are going to thrive in this time, and you're going to see absolute winners and multi-jillionaires come out of this. And you're going to see people that are going to be living with family, and they're going to be doing everything they can to get by. It's funny. I talked about restaurants and how difficult of a time that people have. And I got a great article sent to me about how, if somebody goes to a restaurant and spends $500, the profit, if the restaurant is lucky, is $25 at the end of the day. And I'm like, wow, that is horrible. But when was the last time you had a $500 check? I mean, I'm thinking wedding anniversaries, big parties, stuff like that. That's one thing. But just to go out to dinner and spend $500, I mean, who does that? Not me. So let me know what you think about all this. If you want to get a hold of me, it's hello@iallegedly.com. Follow us everywhere, okay? Because we're all over the place. We're live. We're nationwide, okay? Make good choices. Onward and upward. I'll see you soon.